do you have to watch the news every night, Daddy? It's boring. The news is always the same. The news is just a bunch of guys talking. It's just so boring.
A couple of things actually lead me to participate in events like this. One is I've been teaching all my life, and I love to do it. I think it's also part of my homework as a casting director to meet as many actors as I can. And I really, really enjoy not only meeting new actors, getting to see their work, and in an atmosphere like this, I can do that in an evening, meet 50 actors that I wouldn't normally get to meet in the course of my regular day. But also I get to meet colleagues of mine that I've never had the opportunity to meet. And so I learn from the actors, I learn from my other colleagues, and it's just a great experience for me.
Well, I think there's always a new crop of actors, hundreds of thousands of them coming to town all the time, and that's my job. I mean, that's the exciting part, is to be able to discover someone new, and this is a great arena to be able to see them.
Well, I look for people that I'm passionate about. It's a very individual thing, but there's no end of resources for good actors out there, and you just can't stop looking, ever.
When I'm at a showcase, I look for talent that's relaxed, because I think, actors' nervousness can really get in the way of their performance. So if they're relaxed, that's a really good start. And if they're real and natural and focused, and they feel authentic, they don't feel over-rehearsed, they don't feel like they're overacting, I think that's the best for me.
I've been managing talent for 15 years in Los Angeles. I started out working with comedians, with Bud Friedman at the Improv Comedy Clubs, and an ex-partner of mine and friend. So I started out strictly with stand-up comedians. Over the years, it morphed into working with actors, writers, and directors and producers. Primarily, we represent young, up-and-coming talent. We've also worked with major celebrities. Eva Mendes is one actress who we discovered. Steven Seagal, some many actors, but right now we're interested in finding the next Brad Pitt, finding the next, Angelina Jolie. And so that's one of the reasons why I decided to participate in these seminars, I think it's a good avenue to find new talent.
If I didn't stop him, he was going to go out and kill another innocent child.
You screwed with me. You killed somebody? And internal cleared you, right?
Frank, I'm saying I hunted the bastard down.
And I'm saying internal ruled it was a good shooter.
When I found him, I blew his brains out. I executed him in cold blood. Internal doesn't know.
Well, I think that workshops like these, there are good ones, and there are some that maybe aren't so good. So the actor has to do their homework. Everyone, that was a big word for me, is homework. We all have to do it. So you need to, as an actor, do your research and find out which of these workshops are legit. Bring in casting directors, agents, producers, what have you, that cast the kinds of things that you might be right for. And I think they can be very valuable. I'm not saying that everyone should spend money to audition. I know for some people that doesn't feel right, and I completely respect that, but it is an option. And again, it gives a casting director in the space of 2 hours a chance to meet a group of actors that they might not normally meet.
I'm looking for great faces, really interesting talent, people who take chances, who are dangerous, who really excite me.
Well, one of my favorite pieces of advice is to not wait to be hired, to give yourself permission to be creative. And I think a lot of times people wait to be hired for that perfect piece of footage to put on their demo reel. And I think actors should constantly be putting monologues on tape so they feel like when someone asks them, do you have a reel or do you have footage, even if they haven't gotten that perfect 3-minute close-up on CSI Miami or whatever show might have hired them, they could say, yes, I do, and they can confidently give a demo reel that, even if it's homemade, has really great talent that they're showing off. I mean, I think my job is to see great talent. It isn't necessarily to know that someone else hired them. I don't need that validation. I just want to see their work, and I'd like to see it on screen.
Dead silence. Why? Because I am using bad technique. You can't just ask a man to love you. You have to inspire him to love you. So, chicas,
Let's inspire.
The Hollywood Actors Seminar and Showcase, which I just did, and I had a fantastic time. I thought it was really, really terrific. Is sponsored by a company called Hollywood Across America. Hollywood Across America is going cross-country looking for new talent, bringing LA's top casting directors, agents, managers, producers, directors, and this will be a great opportunity for actors that can't make it to Hollywood to get a handle on really what it's like and to learn a pathway into a successful acting career in Hollywood.